What's up guys, welcome back to Ride the Bean. Today I woke up hanging in that sawmill or hut or whatever it was. I was woken up by the sun. I was boiling in my hammock. It's got to be like 35 degrees or something now. It's insanely hot. So I went for a walk in the woods and I found something really cool. Can you see it? Can't really see it from this distance. But when you sit down anywhere here and you can start eating blueberries. I love blueberries. I've been sitting here for an hour eating blueberries today. It's not a bad start to the day. Yummy. Right, I guess it's time to get back on the bike. Today I don't really know where I'm going. I'm headed north, so I think I'll set the course towards a city called Skien today, and then I'll see what happens after that. I found this cabin this morning. I wish I found it yesterday. This is open. I could have slept in here. It's a pretty nice place. Currently where I am now is called Holtemarka. Could have made a fire. Not that I need it, because it's damn hot. Let's get on the road. It's so damn hot! Welcome to Skien. I haven't been here since I was 19, I think. That's the cathedral. Now I am in a place called Seljord. Look at this guy. This guy's called Selma. And you've probably heard of Loch Ness. This is the Norwegian version of Loch Ness. There's a legend going on that says that this snake or sea monster lives in this lake. There have been several expeditions throughout the years searching for it. Still haven't found any evidence for it, of course. But apparently it is supposed to be the same species as the one in Loch Ness. How they figured that out, I don't know, but it's kind of cool. The first sighting of this snake or worm or whatever you call it, monster, was in 1750 when a fisherman or something was taking a boat ride. He was moving house, and the monster tipped his boat over. And then ever since then, of course, there are many stories of people seeing the monster. It's kind of interesting. I wonder how these legends start. Why do people always assume the craziest thing before the most rational thing when they don't know what they're looking at? I find it really fascinating. It's the same with UFOs. The U stands for unidentified. It means you don't know what it is. Why do you always assume that it's an alien? That's the craziest explanation first. But it's a beautiful place, really beautiful lake. I am on my way up to a place called Rjukan now, which is one of the most important, or the location for one of the most important things in Norwegian war history, where some patriots blew up a factory that the Germans used. Hey there, goat! How you doing? I like your horn. That's pretty cool. Right now I am at about 1200 meters above sea level, and the peak you see behind me here is the tallest peak in this part of Norway. It's called Gaustatoppen, the Gaustad Peak, and it's about, I think, 880 meters. So it's about 600 meters from where I'm standing up to that in elevation. It's one of the most popular tourists or hiking destinations in Norway, actually. And there are a lot of tourists here. If you pass by here, I would definitely recommend doing the hike. It's supposed to be really beautiful. I haven't done it, but I would love to. But I don't really enjoy hiking when there's 1,000 people around me. I can't relax. I'm not enjoying it. So I'll come back at another time and do it by myself outside of the season. But I bet the views from up there are amazing. Right now I'm headed down to Rjukan, which is at the bottom of the valley here, and I'll start looking for camp. It's almost 5 o'clock now, and I'm getting tired, so let's find camp. It's a bit cold here too. It's 15 degrees here, and down in the valley it was 28. There's a big difference. Welcome to exactly we've gone. This place is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. And the interesting thing about this place is during the war, this was the site of heavy water production from a company called Hydro. It was the first or the biggest in the world, I don't remember which one. But the Allies were afraid that the Germans were going to use it for atomic bomb production. And so, right before the invasion in 1940, they managed to move a significant amount of the heavy water to France. But the factory here was still capable of producing heavy water. So they launched the 3 or 4 operations where the first 2 or 3 failed. It involved the British Special Forces, and I know in one of the attempts the plane crashed and almost all of them died or were captured. But in 1943 they were successful and they blew up the factory here. I believe this is the factory. So this was actually a really important place for the Germans during the war. They were doing a lot of research here, and if that operation had not been successful, things might have gone very differently for the Germans during the war. Kind of interesting to think about. This town or city or whatever it is, I don't know how many inhabitants are here, but there is no sunlight here for 6 months of the year. So the founder of the city, Sam Eide, he suggested in 1913, I think, yeah, that they would build a sun mirror on top of the mountain, reflecting the sun down here. And 100 years later, that came to fruition. So if you see up there, the reflectors up there, that's a sun mirror. It's 3 17 square meter panels reflecting the sunlight down to this square and increasing the temperature down here by up to 4 degrees Celsius. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Imagine 6 months out of the year there is absolutely no sunlight in this valley. It's gotta be cold and dark. It's getting late, so I'm gonna start looking for a camp. Don't know where, but I think tomorrow I'll head towards Oslo again and start making my way back towards Trondheim. Still have a few days until I have to be back, but yeah, I've seen a lot on this trip. It's been fun. Where to sleep tonight? That's cool. Just gotta unload the bike and put up the tent, and I ordered some food. I'm gonna have a shower. Tonight will be luxury. Living in luxury. Tusen hjertelig takk, altså. Det var trevlig. I even got a burger brought to my tent place. How nice is that? This place was a lot cheaper than the place I tried last time. They wanted about $25 just to pitch a tent. No facilities, no nothing. Here it was about $15 and $5 for a burger. And here I can charge my stuff, get some work done, and get to have a shower. It's worth it. But $25 just to pitch a tent, that was not worth it. It was a good brew. Definitely worth $5. This was a really nice place, and it is beautiful here. I'm all alone here. All the way at the end of the campsite. And you can rent canoes here and little pedal boats and swim out to the floating bridge or floating docks out there. I wouldn't mind staying here another day or two actually. But tomorrow I have I've done something I don't normally do. I'm going to be a bit of a tourist tomorrow because I am driving towards a city called Kongsberg, and the cool thing about that place is that it has a silver mine, the Royal Silver Mine. A bunch of years ago, it's shut down now, but you can visit the mine shaft, or the biggest what is it? Would you call it cave? I don't know, tunnel. It's about 500 meters below sea level and about 1,000 something meters below the ground, below daylight. So that's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna take a train down, and then they have a guided tour down there. So there's probably gonna be a lot of other people as well, but I guess that's fine. It's a really interesting place, and I'm looking forward to going there. But that's tomorrow. But I hope you enjoyed this episode today. It was a little bit of a random thing. I had no idea where I was going. I just looked at the map and said, ah, that place looks interesting. And I saw that road above Rjukan, and I really wanted to ride that. And it was worth it. Really, really beautiful ride. But now I am going to bed. And if you want to see the mine with me tomorrow, then click subscribe and the bell so you don't miss the episode when it comes out. And I'll see you then. Peace out. Hit the like button if you liked the video. This is a nice place. I'm enjoying this. Another evening and another beer. Oh. You're probably starting to think I'm an alcoholic now.